Occasionally, I kick myself for not being more in tune to what's going on in the world back in my younger day, back in the heyday. I used to hate the news. I really did. And like some of you out there, you may even hate the news. There's a lot of bad things going on in the world right now. I often ask myself, is this because, has the world changed? Put it that way. Has the world changed? Is it worse than it used to be? Or is it only appears that way because we can access information so easy today with the World Wide Web? Well, what I've learned and what tuning into the news every day has taught me is how the wealthy move, what they're buying. What are they buying that they ain't telling us about? But when they buy so much of companies, stocks, cryptocurrency, it should make everyone think, what do they know that I don't? So, off the back of that, I've learned how to make money just by watching the rich make money. So, we're going to talk about something that I saw, but something that I read, and I'm going to put you guys on it because it's one of those breadcrumbs to wealth that we like to follow here on Grow Rich, Grow Happy. And some of you guys might look at these videos that I make about some of these current events going on and think, why is he even talking about that? Remember, I'm not going to bring you anything or talk about something that I don't feel has a message in it or some type of breadcrumb for you to make some money. And that's what we all in this game for, right? To make money while keeping ourselves aware. Guys, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to explore this investment opportunity that I feel like is still an opportunity. If this is your first time here on Grow Rich, Grow Happy, by all means, stick around. You're not here by coincidence. It's a reason you ended up on this YouTube channel. I want you to think about that. I don't believe in coincidences. Okay. With that said, guys, I want you to follow me over here right quick to an article. It says Ark Invest acquires 53,708 Coinbase shares worth 8.4 million amid market dip. What do I always tell you guys? Buy the dip. No matter what. Buy the dip. If you can't buy the dip, that's different. But if you can buy the dip, even if you can only buy one stock or one cryptocurrency, a lot of people say, I don't have any money to put in cryptocurrency, but it might be $5. It might be $10. I know you can spend that on Coinbase. Well, let's look at what the big money is doing. Okay, let's go down here. Now, I don't need to tell you who Cathy Wood is, but let's just say, look at what she's doing. Cathy Wood's Ark, and they purchased 53,708 shares of Coinbase. Look at that value, though. Again, guys, 8.4 million. And she did that during a time when the market is really volatile. What they're not mentioning here, though, because she did this, they're not mentioning that she also did this when we're just months away from the actual start of this legendary bull run. Okay, they said the shares were that she bought were allocated across three of her exchange traded funds. Now, guys, it's going for $160 something, I believe, at the making of this video, the stock of Coinbase. And I'll probably put that on the screen so that I'm sure. But she got into this when it dipped just $5. Just $5. It was down $5. It took a dive, and she jumped in and she gobbled it up because she knows what's about to happen. She knows that just the rumor alone about the bull cycle and what it leads up to with the bull run and how much money comes in. We talked in another video about at the height of the last bull run. Uh, the whole crypto market hit $3 trillion. She knows it's going to make more than that this time. So not only are they invested in Bitcoin ETFs and the Ethereum ETF, they're also invested in the company itself, Coinbase, the stock. Those of you new to this, you can buy Coinbase stock. You can accumulate it. Okay. Uh, the investment breakdown. They just break down where parts of her buy in these stocks, how she divided them up between her three ETFs or whatever. Now, uh, wait, I want to make sure I got this right because I want you guys to see this. Hold on. Here's the important thing. Now, here's the other thing. Barclays, their analysts upgraded Coinbase price. Last week, the British banking giant Barclays upgraded Coinbase to equal weight from underweight, citing its evolved and mature business models as key factors in the positive revisions. The bank said that Coinbase could profit from a friendlier regulatory environment, and we all know that's coming. We all know that friendlier regulatory environment is coming, and what she's doing essentially is she's already placing her bet that we are going to get friendlier environment for cryptocurrency. And all you got to do is follow politics, and you can see that is one of the main things they're talking about besides immigration. But make no mistake, when you have the type of money that Ark Invest has, that her companies have, you're up there with the people who know. And you're not going to put your money someplace that you don't see it growing, someplace that you don't see making a serious buttload of cash. You're not going to do that, especially people with that kind of money. You see, the thing I learned about the wealthy is the reason they stay wealthy is because they look ahead at that long-term growth. They follow those breadcrumbs, but they're not just going to throw their money away. They're not. Therefore, they're going to place their money where they pretty much, if they were gambling people, and some of them are, but make no mistake, they do have some insider information, but they're going to put their money someplace where they know they're going to make even more money. Hence, just looking at this article alone, guys, I want you guys to look at stuff like this. And I'm pretty much done with this. This is mainly what I want to talk to you guys about. If you follow the big money and you look at what they're doing, that should tell you two things. What that article told me. Two things. One, Coinbase, and this is not financial advice. I'm just telling you how my mind works, and I'm trying to get you guys on that because I don't want you guys to ever have to rely on YouTubers or other people's opinions on things like cryptocurrency or investing or just building a comfortable life for you and your family. You shouldn't have to rely on that solely. I want to show you guys how to connect the dots, how to think for yourself as a free thinker, but more importantly, how to replicate what these billionaires, might be some trillionaires too, what these millionaires and all of these thousandaires, I want you to replicate their success. And it's quite easy. They can be your mentors without actually being your mentors. You don't have to know them, but when you keep your ear to those crypto streets or to those investment streets and watch what they do, watch the moves that they're making. Never be so arrogant that you look at it and say, ugh, what the hell they put that much money? Why the hell they accumulate over $8 million worth of Coinbase stock? So, yeah, you should ask yourself that question, but you also should be able to look at that and say, why are they doing that? Yeah, let me get my pennies together. Let me get my money together. Let me buy a couple of those too. You may not be able to afford what they have, but if you do what they do, one day you'll be able to make the investment moves that they make. Don't ever limit yourself. Don't ever just look for the easy way out. I want you guys to get to a point to where when you make these moves in cryptocurrency, And these life-changing opportunities, when it's all said and done, yeah, I may have listened to a YouTuber. I may have listened to a family member or someone that claims to know more than I do or claims to know about this particular asset class, but I've also done my own research. I've also zoomed out and looked at it, and I know if they're full of crap or if they might be onto something. So the second thing, because I told you the first thing you should be, maybe I should be getting some of these Coinbase stocks, just maybe one or two or whatever I can afford. Number two, they gave away another crumb in that article. When they upgraded that stock, when Barclays upgraded that stock, they said that Coinbase can benefit from more friendlier regulatory uh, regulatory environment. Left me. They could benefit from a regulatory environment, a friendlier regulatory environment. And make no mistake, guys, if you listen to what's going on in politics, crypto is right there. They've already talked about how can we make crypto safer for investors. How can we do that for the retail investor or just these big techs and keep them from taking advantage of the little people? So that should tell you with companies like Ark coming in and snatching up all of that Coinbase, what do they know? Hmm, maybe, just maybe, they know that there are wonderful things on the rise coming for Coinbase and the entire crypto market. That's where I, me personally, I get so excited about this asset class because the big money is looking at it. Guys, you have to tune out the noise. I know a lot of you probably have people around you that are saying, you, why are you invested in crypto? It's funny money. There's nothing going to be done with that. Guys, block out the noise. Follow the big money. Follow those breadcrumbs to wealth. Stick with me. That's what I plan to show you how to do. But again, I want to get you guys to a point that you understand how to do this, how to look at things as a skeptic and make up your own mind. To the next one, guys, let me know down below. Do you think this crypto legendary bull run is just going to be, it's going to create a lot of millionaires? Do you think watching these big companies like this swoop in, the Cathy Woods and different things swoop in and they make these moves, do you think that's a cheat sheet for the little people to grow their long-term wealth? Let me know down below. To the next one, guys. I'm out. Think for yourself.